Dear children, in this video, we are going to study the human respiratory system with the help of this diagram. This diagram is showing us the various parts of human respiratory system. Let me read out the various parts of human respiratory system that are labeled here. Nasal passage, pharynx, trachea, lungs, ribs, and diaphragm. Let me explain the passage of air through the human respiratory system with the help of this diagram. Humans inhale and exhale air with the help of their lungs. Their lungs are two sac like structures that lie in the chest cavity, also called the thoracic cavity. The lungs are protected by the rib cage. Air is inhaled through the nostrils. The inhaled air enters the nasal cavity. The nasal cavity is lined with mucus and tiny hair. They trap the dust particles present in inhaled air so that clean air reaches the lungs. This is why we should breathe through the nose and not through the mouth. From the nasal cavity, air passes into an organ called the pharynx, which has two openings: the esophagus, that is food pipe, and the windpipe or the trachea. The trachea branches into two smaller tubes called bronchi. Singular is bronchus. Each bronchus opens into a lung. Inside the lung, the bronchus divides into many thin tubes called bronchioles. These bronchioles enter small air sacs called alveoli. There are more than 300 million alveoli in each human being. The alveoli are richly supplied with blood through a network of blood capillaries. These are the alveoli. Now let me just tell you the path taken by the inhaled air. The path taken by the inhaled air is as follows. It enters the nasal cavity, then the pharynx, then trachea, then bronchi, lungs, bronchioles, alveoli, and capillaries. The exhaled air goes out through the same path in the reverse direction. Now, children, we need to know how is oxygen transported from lungs to other parts of the body. We should know that hemoglobin inside our body acts as a respiratory carrier in our body. The blood, the blood, while passing through the lungs, picks up oxygen with the help of hemoglobin. Blood is red due to the presence of hemoglobin. It transports oxygen to different parts of the body and picks up some of the carbon dioxide produced by the cells during cellular respiration and transports it to the lungs for expiration. We should also need to know why should we breathe out carbon dioxide. High levels of carbon dioxide in our body can be toxic. Hence, carbon dioxide needs to be removed. It is brought to the lungs by the blood and removed when we exhale. Children, in the next video, I am going to discuss the bag exercise of